Millions of people are religiously swallowing a little yellow gel cap every single morning. We've been told it's the holy grail for immunity, the cure for the winter blues, and the secret to strong bones. And while vitamin D is indeed essential, there is a dark side to this trend that nobody is talking about. If you are taking vitamin D alone, without its biological partners, you aren't just wasting your money. You are potentially setting a calcium trap in your own body. You might be feeling more tired, experiencing weird heart palpitations, or dealing with muscle cramps that won't go away. In today's Health Hustle Masterclass, we are debunking the myth of vitamin D as a solo act. I'm going to show you why vitamin D is biologically useless and potentially dangerous. Without vitamin K2 and magnesium, we're going to fix your protocol so your heart and your bones stay protected. My name is Mina, and this is Health Hustle. Let's get to work. First, we have to correct a major misconception. Vitamin D isn't actually a vitamin, it's a prohormone. It acts as a master key that unlocks over 2,000 different genes in your body. It controls everything from your mood, serotonin production, to your immune response. But its most famous job is managing calcium. Think of vitamin D as a massive delivery truck. Its primary role is to go to your intestines and pick up all the calcium you've eaten. It dumps that calcium into your bloodstream. Without vitamin D, your body can only absorb about 10 to 15% of dietary calcium. With it, that number jumps significantly. But here is the catch. Vitamin D has no idea where to put that calcium once it's in the blood. It just leaves it there. If you have high levels of vitamin D, but lack its supporting partners, that calcium becomes a vagrant. It starts looking for a place to settle. Ideally, it should go to your bones and teeth. But if it doesn't have a guide, it settles in your soft tissues. 1. It settles in your kidneys, forming painful stones. 2. It settles in your joints, contributing to arthritis and stiffness. 3. Most dangerously, it settles in your arteries. This is what scientists call vascular calcification. Your soft, flexible blood vessels begin to turn into stone. This increases your blood pressure and significantly raises your risk of heart disease. By taking high-dose vitamin D alone, you are essentially stoning your cardiovascular system from the inside out. This is where our first hero enters, vitamin K2. If vitamin D is the delivery truck that drops off the calcium, vitamin K2 is the GPS and the crane operator. Vitamin K2 activates a specific protein called osteocalcin. This protein acts like a magnet. It grabs the calcium out of your blood and physically locks it into your bone matrix. But K2 does something even more miraculous for your heart. It activates another protein called matrix GLA protein, MGP. This is the most powerful inhibitor of tissue calcification known to man. Its entire job is to patrol your arteries and kick out any calcium it finds, sending it back to the bones. Mina's pro tip. There are two main types of K2, -4 Malawian Kwaches and -7 Malawian Kwaches. You want -7 Malawian Kwaches. It has a much longer half-life, meaning it stays in your blood for 24 to 48 hours, providing constant protection for your heart. Even if you have D3 and K2, you're still missing the electricity for the whole system, magnesium. This is the part that usually shocks people. Vitamin D is biologically inactive when you first take it. Whether you get it from a pill or the sun, your body has to convert it twice. First in the liver, then in the kidneys, to turn it into the active form called calcitriol. Every single step of that conversion requires magnesium-dependent enzymes. If you are deficient in magnesium, your vitamin D is like a brand new car with no gas. It just sits there. But it gets worse. When you take high doses of vitamin D, your body forces the conversion by draining your existing magnesium stores. This is why so many people feel the vitamin D crash. They start a supplement and suddenly feel anxious, can't sleep, or get like cramps at night. That's not the vitamin D. That's the vitamin D causing a massive magnesium deficiency. You are literally depleting your anti-stress mineral to process your sunshine hormone. How do we fix this? We move from a solo act to a symphony. Here is the exact protocol I recommend for anyone looking to optimize their levels safely. 1. The dosage balance. For every 5,000 IU of vitamin D3, you should aim for 100 micrograms to 180 micrograms of vitamin K2, -7 Malawian Kwaches. This ratio ensures that the increased calcium absorption is immediately managed by the K2 proteins. 2. The magnesium foundation. Do not take D3 without magnesium. I recommend 300 milligrams to 400 milligrams of magnesium daily. Use magnesium glycinate if you struggle with sleep or anxiety. Use magnesium malate if you need an energy boost. Avoid magnesium oxide. It is poorly absorbed and mostly just works as a laxative. 3. The fat requirement. Vitamins D and K are fat-soluble. If you take them on an empty stomach with just water, you are wasting about 50% of the dose. You must take them with a meal that contains healthy fats, like eggs, avocado, or olive oil, to trigger the bile needed for absorption. If you've been taking D3 and your blood tests still show low levels, check these 3 things. Your gut health. If you have leaky gut or low stomach acid, you aren't absorbing the fat-soluble vitamins, your body fat. Vitamin D is stored in fat cells. If you have a high body fat percentage, the vitamin D can get sequestered or trapped in the fat, making it unavailable for your blood and bones. Genetics. Some people have a mutation in their VDR, vitamin D receptor, gene, meaning they need much higher doses to see the same results as someone else. The supplement industry wants you to think health is as simple as take vitamin C for a cold, or take vitamin D for bones. But the human body is a complex web of cofactors. Stop guessing with your biology. If you want a strong heart and bones that last a lifetime, you need the trio. D3 to absorb, K2 to direct, and magnesium to activate. If you found this masterclass helpful, hit that like button. It helps the algorithm share this science with more people who might be accidentally calcifying their arteries. Comment trio below if you're checking your supplement bottles today. And don't forget to subscribe to Health Hustle. We don't just follow trends, we follow the science. I'm Mina, and I'll see you in the next masterclass. Stay smart, stay consistent, and stay Health Hustle always.